Hey guys, it's your girl, Peace. And as you can tell from the title, today we are going to be going over some of the most common mistakes made by loan signing agents. These are mistakes I have either made myself or can see other signing agents potentially making. So let's get started. The first mistake is not using the correct ink. I literally hate that some documents require you to sign in only black ink or blue ink because I don't understand what significant difference it makes. Usually, the person giving you the assignment will let you know what color pen they want you to use, or it will be included in the instructions that they give to you. Make sure that you go through the package and actively search for what color pen they want you to use. In some cases, they don't specify what color they want you to use, so I like to play it safe and just stick to blue pens. But in cases like that, it probably really doesn't matter what color they want you to use if they're not specifying the color. The next mistake is knowing when to stamp or not. Some documents are confusing in the sense that they ask for a notary signature, notary information, or they have similar wording to what you may expect to appear on an acknowledgement certificate, but they aren't acknowledgements, so you can't stamp them. I've come across some documents that have really tripped me up, and in cases like that, you really have to slow down and read and understand what the document is calling for. You can only stamp notarial certificates, so it's important that you understand what different jurats and acknowledgement certificates look like, which I've already covered before on my channel, so you can check that out on your own time. Also, if you see the word seal, that does not mean to stamp. That simply calls for a signature, so please be aware of that. Another mistake is in reference to the commission expiration date. There have been so many times where I've been doing a signing and I've almost written the current date, or I've almost written the wrong year for my commission expiration date. So please be mindful of that error as well. Speaking of wrong dates, there are some signers who are used to using the European style of writing their dates, which is the date first, followed by the month, and then the year. And you know, obviously as signers, they want to date the documents in the style that they are used to. So it's important for you to stay on top of them while they sign and make sure that they are signing in the correct format for the date. Or better yet, you can have a sticky note with the date in the proper format in front of them so they can visually see it and write it in that format. Also, now that it's a new year, people still want to write 2021. So it's important that you check those dates when you are double checking those documents. Next, before you assume, always ask the signer what county you're in. The address that you put into your GPS is always going to tell you the town, but the name of the town isn't always necessarily the name of the county you're in. So always ask the signer what county you're in or double check on your phone. That way you can enter the correct venue when you are filling out your notarial certificates. If there are any corrections that need to be made to the document, like if you need to change the state on a notarial certificate, or if the signer's name is spelled incorrectly, you need to make sure that there are initials following those corrections. And the initials need to be made by the person making those corrections. And lastly, please pay attention to labels when you are shipping out documents. I've mentioned before how two-part signings can be very, very messy. And in one of my two-part signings, the first notary was supposed to ship the package to the second signer. However, what ended up happening was that she swapped the labels and ended up using the one that I was supposed to use, which went right to escrow. So obviously that called for a re-sign. So please pay attention to labels when you are shipping out documents and are involved in a two-part signing. Well, those are the tips that I have for you guys today. If I think of any more, I will absolutely keep you guys updated. If you're an experienced signing agent, do you have any tips or suggestions for newer signing agents? If so, please make sure to leave a comment down below. If you like this video, please consider subscribing and liking this video. Doing so exposes my content to people who have the exact same questions as you. Again, my name is Peace, and I'll catch you guys in my next one. Bye.